Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you how to become a true AI power user. And here's the secret. It's not about being a coding wizard or some tech genius. Nope. It's all about learning how to talk to it.
You know the feeling, right? You've got this incredible idea in your head. You type it into ChatGPT or Midjourney, hit enter, and what comes back is, well, just not it. It's super frustrating. But here's the good news. It's probably not you, and it's not the AI's fault either. The breakdown is usually happening in the instructions.
Think of it like this. Imagine you walk into a bakery. If you just say, give me something sweet, you're kind of leaving it all up to chance, right? You might get a donut, you might get a muffin, who knows? But if you walk in and say, I'd like a warm chocolate chip cookie with just a little bit of sea salt on top, well, now the baker knows exactly what to give you. AI works the exact same way. The quality of what you get back is a direct result of how good your request is. So how do we start speaking the AI's language? The thing is, you're already doing it. We're just going to get really, really good at it. And it all comes down to one thing: the prompt. A prompt at its heart is just an instruction. That's it. Tell me a joke. That's a prompt. But so is write a 300-word essay on the importance of recycling. It's the difference between walking into a coffee shop and saying coffee versus saying, I'll have a medium caramel latte with almond milk. One is a complete guess for the barista, the other is a precise order. A better prompt always gets a better response. To build these amazing prompts, you really only need to remember 4 key things. Let's think of them as the 4 pillars of power. They're the foundation that's going to support every single instruction you give to an AI from now on. First up, pillar number 1, clarity. You've got to be crystal clear. Any kind of vagueness is the absolute enemy of a good AI response. Make a website is just too vague. It could mean anything. A clear prompt would be something like, design a one-page website for a small independent bookstore. See the difference? We've just wiped out all the guesswork. Next, we have context. This is so important. The AI has no idea what's in your head, so just asking it to write an email is a total shot in the dark. But if you give it context, like write a promotional email to our current customers announcing a 20% off flash sale on all fiction books this weekend, you're giving the AI the crucial who, what, and why it needs to do a great job. Our third pillar is instruction. This is where you tell the AI exactly what to do with all that great context you just gave it. Don't just throw a topic at it like, explain AI. No, give it a specific task. For example, explain AI to a 12-year-old and use a simple analogy about building with Legos. Now that is a clear, actionable instruction. And finally, pillar 4, desired output. How do you want the final answer to look and feel? If you just say, describe Paris, you might get a dry, boring encyclopedia entry. But what if you specify, describe Paris in a short, romantic poem and focus on the sights and sounds of the city at night? You see? Now you have total control over the format, the style, and the tone. Okay, let's put all 4 pillars together and see them in action. The first prompt, tell me about the ocean, is way too vague, but look at that second one. It's got everything. It has clarity, the ocean's role in climate. It has context, how it absorbs CO2 and distributes heat. It has a clear instruction, describe, and it has a specified output in 200 words. That right there is the magic formula. So once you've got those pillars down, you can start using some really powerful techniques. Let's level up your prompting game with a couple of simple tricks that give you incredibly focused results. This one is my absolute favorite trick. It's called assign a role. By starting your prompt with something like, you are an expert travel guide, you're doing more than just asking a question. You're basically telling the AI which hat to wear, priming it to access a very specific persona and all the knowledge that goes with it. The quality of the response just skyrockets. Now, for those really complex topics, you'll want to use something called chain of thought prompting. Instead of asking the AI to explain a tough concept all at once, you tell it to think step by step. You break the problem down into smaller pieces. By doing this, you're guiding the AI to build a logical argument from the ground up. It leads to way clearer, more accurate answers.
It's almost like you're asking it to show its work. Now, here's maybe the most important part. These principles we're talking about, they aren't just for one AI tool. Think of this as your wizard's toolkit, a set of universal rules that work across the entire world of AI, whether you're making text or you're making images.
So whether you're typing into ChatGPT or Midjourney, the foundation is exactly the same. It's all about specificity and detail. For text, you specify topics and who the audience is. For an image, you specify colors, moods, and objects. The tool changes, sure, but the core strategy of giving clear, detailed instructions never does.
Okay, so while the big ideas are universal, it definitely helps to know the little quirks of each tool. For example, image generators like Midjourney often respond way better to a string of keywords and descriptive tags, not long-winded sentences. So instead of a whole paragraph, you just list out the key features. It's a small change, but trust me, it can make a massive difference in your results. All right, you've got the fundamentals, you've got the advanced moves, you've even got some tool-specific tips. So now the question isn't just about how to use AI, it's about what you're going to do with it.
So let's do a super quick recap. These are your keys to the kingdom. First, be specific. Always use those 4 pillars: clarity, context, instruction, and output. Second, assign a role to give the AI that laser focus. Third, if you can, use examples. Show, don't just tell. And maybe most importantly, practice and experiment. The more you do this, the more it just becomes second nature.
I mean, really think about that for a second. This isn't just about getting better answers from some chatbot. This is about unlocking a seriously powerful tool for your own creativity, for your productivity, for solving problems. You literally have the secret language now. The only question left is, what doors are you going to open?